Check, check. Audio check. Welcome in, everybody. Let's fade you over to a current shot. Right now we are looking at M39. We are going to work on M52 after this. And then SH2-101, which is the Tulip Nebula. Catch some clusters while the moon's being bright and annoying. I can't get a break. Whenever it's a dark sky, I really don't get enough clear sky. I got super cheesed for the meteors. I was bummed out about that. Hey Ed, welcome in. Cheers. Yeah, I got the heavy tread turning it on and off again, because it's been one of those kind of days. I kept forgetting to turn on my coffee pot when it was necessary. I did turn it on just a little bit ago, so I do have hot coffee. Okay, so anybody who has been a member or who has been coming to this stream for a minute realizes that I don't wear a whole heck of a lot of jewelry, but Ed's sister sent this to me. She found it, I think, at an estate sale or something of that nature, and it's actually rather cool. The camera does it zero justice, just for the record. And it fits my ring finger perfectly, which is crazy. It's a very cool little ring. It's fancy. Yeah, I like it. I thought, wow, that's neat. It's a cool one. Definitely a keeper. She said she spotted it, thought of me, and went, yep, I'm getting that. Welcome in, Robert. Welcome in, Dimmy. Welcome in, Sweet. I know Gator's around somewhere. Welcome in, Gator. We had Nana recipes. Who else do I have in here? Oh my gosh, I don't even have my chat where it's supposed to be. I'll fix that. Give me a minute here. I think I got everybody. If I didn't get you, holler at me. Give me some grief. I will deserve it. 100%. I forgot to pop the chat out, so my bad. Usually on top of my game. Not today, like I said. Rocking the coffee cup that tells the truth. It's one of those things. Give me a second and I'm gonna get some more of this stuff. Welcome in, Arhenny. It's been a minute. How you doing? Hope you're well. Good, good. Yep, we're doing pretty good. Welcome in, Nicholas. Woo woo. Yeah, I've already had one cat sighting tonight, but it was before I fired off the live, so I don't really count it. That's cool. It looks like you had fun from the pictures you sent me. I had to send Sweet the picture of the koi farm, or the koi pond anyway. That was cool. Definitely a cool koi pond. Blah, blah, blah. Speaking, not my high point. Stop that. Yeah, it was super clear. That would be fun. I would do that. I used to paint by the numbers just for entertainment, but it's like I'm so much of a perfectionist, I would probably get super angry at myself. But then again, I guess the wine probably helps. You know, it's like, it's just the wine. I mean, look at all the ancient artists. They were all drinking absinthe. Wine's pretty tame in comparison. Right? It's only wine. That's what they all say. If I look away, it's because I'm looking at the security cameras, sorry. Gotta keep an eye on my stuff. I found one of my old notebooks that I used to rock with my other telescope And I used to always put a TV tray out next to it. And inside of the notebook was a big sign that said, "You are being filmed," or "You are on camera." Something of that nature. And it was really, really easy to see, so that people would not get any bright ideas when I had my gear just sitting outside. Oh, Nightbot's being needy again. Silly Nightbot. You have your bone? You want some food? Yes, some food. Yes, some water. You gave that bone a workout. We are looking at M39, which is I believe, the Pyramid Star Cluster. I could be wrong. It may not be listed as such in this description, but I think when I was looking it up before, that's what I was looking into. Oh no, okay, let's see. But it's primarily blue stars, and they're definitely starting to pop in that blue range finally, which I like. I just wanted to give it a little bit of time to actually bring in some of that color. I think I was looking at the Pyramid Cluster as one of the other ones that I wanted to look at tonight. Anyways, M39 is our target. Duh. Changed it up because I couldn't remember what I was looking for before. I didn't have my cheat sheet when I went outside, so I just pulled that one up to start with. What you doing, Xena? You gonna come over here and say hi? Xena. Oh, sit. Thank you. Yeah, I did do a short slideshow, and that was just basically some of the more recent ones that we've looked at. A little bit of filler. This very well could have been in there. I'm pretty sure I had a couple of clusters in there because it was just recently we haven't had a chance to look at any nebulas because, like I said, we haven't had any moonless nights, and I don't get rid of the moon for at least a couple hours, so Ah, that's true. Just start going through the Messier catalog and you'll figure them out. Just kidding. I'd be in trouble if that was here, have the Messier catalog, point them all out to me. I can pick out a handful of them, but that's about all I can. But I'm pretty sure the Fireworks Galaxy was in there. And, gosh, there were a few in there. I can't remember what some of them were. I'd have to go look at my cheat sheet. Which is basically a dated piece of paper, usually. And I really need to get a little bit more organized when I look at stuff. And if nothing more, it would be good if I could, you know, go backtrack and put into the descriptions of the live streams what we actually looked at on those nights, too. So I represent them better. Let's see. We do have the old space slides. Which is what you came into. Where we started, actually. Like my little welcome screen, that's pretty much all of those original. And I should change them up a little. Add to them. A lot of these I can't even remember the number, the Messier number on them. I know what they're called. This is M101, which is the pinwheel. It's an easy one. So in 1 week, we do have a partial lunar eclipse. If the sky is clear, I am going to do my darndest to find a good spot to set up that. Might just have to come over to Sweet's house. So I have a completely clear sky. Hang out by a cornfield or something. Potential bark alert, just a warning. Don't start with me, little dog. You already had your knuckle sandwich. No. It's kind of early for you to start messing with me, dog. Then again, maybe not. It's very possible that she's just messing with me. But I should probably take her outside here really quick. And, yeah. Go back to live view. And then we'll go from there. And I'll be right back. Someone forgot to turn on the dew filter, and it was me. Welcome in, Sue. Good to see you. Did I say dew filter or dew heater? I meant dew heater if I said something silly. Wouldn't surprise me. Really starting to see some blue in those stars too. And I like it. I might have to go after this one again. Just because. You getting any crazy weather up there, Sue? Junior bone. Welcome in, Nunya. Yeah, this is probably the first clear night I've had since, oh, I don't even remember how long ago. Crazy. I did see some meteors, though, on the night of the peak before all the clouds rolled in. I'm skipping Christmas, man. Just skipping it. Just kidding. It'll show up whether I do or not. So, it is what it is. Does my screen look bad? Just curious. It looks terrible on my side. I don't know if it's just... I don't know. Looks weird. No, I won't skip it. Okay, fair enough. Good to know. It was probably something I did on my side, which, I mean, anything's possible. There's that too, Nunya. No lie. That whole where are my cheater glasses at? I don't have any, so I went and tried a bunch on and just got frustrated. So it was funny. You had to be there. It had a bit of a laugh. Stop. That's what I was thinking too. Okay. So if it's just that's literally what I was seeing. It was just like it looked really, really unclear on the left, which isn't, again, it's super duper zoomed in. So it's not surprising that it looks kind of crappy. But the right I was more concerned about. So as long as the stars look good, then we're styling. And as long as we can see that there is still a telescope sitting there, we're still styling. I'm gonna thrash a dog here in a minute. I'm telling you, she's being a stinker. No, that'd be nearsighted. I used to have it the other way around and actually had lenses for that, and I'm sure my eyes have pretty much flipped since then. I probably need multifocals at this point because everything's a little bit meh. Oh, Xena, come on, stop it. Go lay down, you little punk. Stop. Quit it, little dog. Okay, I'll be back. This dog's gone mad on me, so stand by. Hi, Gator. We missed you. Okay, sweet. Watch my stuff. You can't hear? You can't hear what? Turn up your volume. The doggy needs to go outside for shizzle. So I'll be right back. I got the mic turned all the way up, so I'll have to mess with some other stuff. Anyway, be right back. Welcome in, True Quiet. Had to go deal with my doggo. She was being a little bit of a psycho, but she was a productive psycho. 3D printer engaged and all. Gotta love it. Anyway, welcome in. Yeah, we had, I did get to see some, decent meteors. Not while I was just outside, but, you know. It's a swan? No, not this one. She is a pretty darn good doggy, actually, Nunya. No lie. She's totally a mascot. Alright, hang on one sec, Gator. I'm gonna make a minor adjustment here. Okay. Yeah, this doggo is a funny doggo. She's a bit weird. Oh, we have a cat sighting. All I did was move the microphone closer. That's all I really did. Gator, use your Bluetooth speaker then. You did see an alien? Okay, we'll throw in an alien. Why not? No, I can't hear Gator at all. I've seen a few weird flat earth models and I find them pretty amusing. Just saying. Welcome in, Tomcat. There goes Bigfoot. I almost wore Bigfoot socks tonight. It was a little warm for that, so I didn't do it. Sweet would probably argue with me on the warm part, but it is what it is. He has too much other stuff going on. He has too many other audio sources. That's what I think. It'll happen. We did have a weirdo count the other night, or, how did we put it? I don't remember. I'm sure I'll have on a fleece later, but not yet. I ain't ready for that yet. Oh, it wasn't weirdo, it was creeper. That's what it was. Somebody come running through my yard last stream. It's like, why? Went out to check it out. 5-0 was rolling around in the neighborhood, so I was like, yeah, okay, well, those probably go together. We love on a Big Mac. Sure. Okay, I'll see you in a minute, Dimmy. Queerdo count. Well, hey, you know. It's all the same to me. They're all weird. Like, all of my neighbors are freaking weird. I'm sure that they won't deny it. They might give me a creepy look, but that's about it. Okay, what else was I gonna look at? I forgot what I was gonna look at tonight. Jeez, I'm doing really good, huh? I didn't realize I passed the hour marker on this one. Is it an HOA? Well, you could say something like that. It's something altogether different, and it's just not good. Yeah. Okay, found my cheat sheet. So, first off, let's go. No doubt, Nunya. No doubt. Oh, I'm liking that. I'm just gonna leave it exactly like that, though. Okay. And we're gonna go. Bam. Certainly makes a big difference when you stop and look at what it was when I first started looking at it. Let's see. That should be a good one. Oh, definitely. I'm more of a I do what I want kind of person, so having neighbors is difficult enough. We don't like the way the neighbors mow their lawns, so we help them out and mow it. Oh, well, that's kind of where I put my telescope anyway, so. Exactly. In a Cartman kind of voice. Oh, I'm already liking the way this looks. This'll be a neat one. Let me correct the what it is part. Power trip, absolutely. Absolutely. I had a friend that was on an HOA board, and she pretty much literally walked away because it was in a condo, and they had so many weird rules and regulations and fees and everything else, and all the things that were supposed to get fixed with those fees people complained about, yet they were safety issues. So she literally said, okay, well, you guys figure it out. I'll find somewhere else to live. And shortly after she got out of there, they started doing the repairs because people finally realized, yep, she was right. It was funny. No, that's me. I'm the one who usually makes stuff up. Not really. Well, sometimes. Depends on the day. Not today. This looks like a pretty interesting, colorful section of stars. I'm happy to be looking at. I'll zoom us up a little bit. Come on. There we go. Can you hear now, Gator? Exactly. Oh, I have. Can you hear that? Shh. Asshat. Is the music coming through okay though, Nanya? Is it just that I don't go over the music well enough? I don't have the volume down low. I got the mic in my face. Arr. This is the microphone. Oh my goodness, dog. Welcome in, Marianne. I am doing this from Central Illinois. Thanks for coming in. Oh. It's as big as her head, though. We call hers the Rage Ball because she likes to rage on it. Oh, it was Gator. We'll still count him as an alien. Everyone's welcome. Bring your friends. If you won't. We just play around over here. We don't get very serious. Yeah, the aliens are typically bugs that fly by the telescope. So, we figured we'd just play around and call them that. Let's see. We are looking at the Scorpion cluster. Yeah, light pollution is a problem. I'm in about a Bortle 4 area, so... which is decent. It's not stellar, but it's decent. I've definitely been in much more polluted areas. much, dog. Sorry about that. Sort of. Cracks me up, though. Crazy. Dang dog. You crazy dang dog. My hands are nowhere near this dog. Get the ball. You get the ball. Get that ball, you crazy little dog. What are you doing? She's crazy. What are you doing? No. You don't do be doing that. Crazy. Okay, you're a little bit more than a little bit crazy. Get up here. Oh my gosh. Oh goodness. Oh. That was not very graceful. Not very graceful at all. She's such a brat. Okay, off you go. Yeah, she had to, get all ragey on the lap at that, so. Are you cool now? She might have finished off her bowl of food, so I might just have to give her some food and she'll settle down. Yeah, Ed was actually in the chat for a minute, Nunya. He was, I don't think she's 100. She's probably about 50 pounds. She's not a really big dog. She's a very strong dog, but she's not a really big dog. I downsized from the last one. A little. Eventually I'll end up with a teacup chihuahua and, that's that. Okay, starter Marvin. You just want to be a fat dog, huh? You want to be a fat dog. That's what you want. You want to hang out with fat kids and stuff. Sorry, dog. Alright. Maybe she'll chill. Yeah, she's crazy. She's very fast. She's very agile. She's extremely strong. Wiry. A little bit crazy. And, well, aren't we all a little bit crazy? Oh my goodness. Those things are holy terrors. I mean, all of the smaller ones are more of the holy terrors when you get right down to it. Yeah, he was gonna go back and socialize with the homies, with the work peeps. That, and he has to get on a flight pretty early, so he'll be home at a reasonable hour tomorrow for change. So hooray to that. He he um he said, "Are you gonna call before the live?" And I literally just I called him. I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go live in like 10 minutes, buddy." So he has called when I was live because he didn't know I was going live. So now I try to tell him ahead of time. Awesome. Greetings to you, Xander. And carries around that suitcase looking thing. Yeah. Yeah, one of my buddies that said that he had a spazzy puppy that just literally was destroying every single toy that was presented to him. He finally decided to get this gigantic ball that the dog couldn't even get its teeth into, at least yet. And it had a handle on it so it could carry it around. And yeah, they pretty much that between that particular ball and the soccer ball that has the little straps on it, she's great for beating the heck out of you with the big old toys. So if she comes running at you with one of those balls, you just get out of the way because she's going to bowl you over. And that's her plan. Yeah, well, when they really cause that much trouble, when they're a nuisance, they're a nuisance. Doesn't matter if they're cute or not. Yeah, I got you. Why with concrete? Mm, I mean, it depends on what you're filling with concrete. If you're going to put concrete there anyway, then sure, by all means do that. Kind of crazy to put concrete in a garden bed, though. I mean, you know what I mean? That was looking like a full-on cat guardian. Oh, it's still there. It's keeping guard. Crazy cat. I gotta go chase the dog. She's up to no good. Me sec. Oh my goodness, why did I even bring up this ball? Because here it is now. It is 10:48 p.m. here. It is dark 30 somewhere. You're in the future. Or we're in the past. Cup of tea or strong coffee. We already know what my vote is on that one. So dog was up to no good. She was, yeah. She was up trying to terrorize my bed. Nice one, Robert. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was cool. I'm gonna have to say that is probably an airplane. Definitely interesting. Sounds legit. I don't know that I'd want to go in the back. I don't want to go into the past. I don't want to create the, I don't want to be that, breaker of the timeline. Not my yup, man. Besides, the future seems rather interesting. Yeah, I wouldn't want to go to my past, and I wouldn't want to go beyond my past. So, truth. Those lines are probably an airplane went by. Those lines will be removed from the final picture because it's like stupid invaders of stuffs. It's an airplane doing a photo bomb, basically. There you go. Well said, Marianne. Will do, Nunya. The Vikings. There you go. That's legit. I'd buy that. You definitely keep me on my toes, Nicholas. Just saying. And that's not a bad thing. Oh my god. Oh, Nicholas, Nicholas, Nicholas. Oh, Ed wandered back around. Oh god, those people do drink, don't they? I'm not saying that it's all that bad, but woo. Right? I loved Carl Sagan. His stuff was amazing. I do watch some Star Talk from time to time. No, I don't blame you, Ed. Like, yeah. It's like when you regain a respect for your liver, it tends to just like, yeah. Me and my liver are back on good terms. I could probably actually handle, maybe another glass of wine or two in the next month or so. Wow. But right this minute, I need another cup of coffee, because, dang it, stuff's good. Yeah, he did. And he was very easy to listen to, too. Oh, congratulations, Marianne. Exactly, Nunya. That was they were both very good at communicating down to earth so that you could understand it a whole heck of a lot better. I mean, you didn't have to wrap your head around all of it as long as enough of it made you interested. Most of it would stick. Mm. Sometimes I'm a smarty pants. Other times, not so much. Sometimes I'm a smart aleck, so, watch out for those days. I was in a chat earlier and we always joke about people sitting in the bushes because people will come in and they won't talk and it's like we don't bite. And then always inevitably somebody will say, "Well, I do, but only on Tuesdays or whatever." So yeah, we had to go there today and it was rather amusing. But we don't bite over here much. We usually giggle a lot. I'll never tell anyone, Nunya. Never, never, never. Fingers crossed. Uh oh, Nicholas is in the crowd. be a scared. He gonna tell everyone. Everyone. Yeah, I frequently correct my autocorrect. And that's usually after I swear at it. That's usually what I'm trying to type anyway, is a swear. It's like, no, I meant to say that. Really, I did. Bushwhacker. Auto fingers. That's a good way of putting it. I always just call it spiel cheek. Because, yeah. And even when Spiel Cheek tries to correct Spiel Cheek, I don't let it. It's like, no, that's really a word. Add. Add to my custom menu of bad words and things. I'm going to step outside and see if I can sneak up on any meteors at the next couple of moments here. Go sneak a smoke and check on some meteor action. Well, I'm glad you made your way in, Marianne. We are actually a pretty silly group of folks. We don't get too uptight about much. And, yeah. A lot of people have tendencies to pass out during my streams just because the music is very calming. And looking at the stars is definitely not hard to handle. Glad you found your way in and heal quickly. Definitely come on back, because this is kind of what I do. I don't have a lot of daytime hobbies besides playing video games, and yeah, I don't stream that because I swear too much when I play video games, so no, not Marlboro. Not even. Well, I hope you have a wonderful day. You're welcome to stay as long as you like. We'll be here for at least a while. That's for sure. I planned on working on Nebula here in a little while, so that could be very interesting. It just depends on how quickly it comes in. I'll give you a quick, in fact, Marianne, I'll give you a quick slideshow of just some random stuff while I step outside real quick. Yeah, we try to keep it pretty chill over here. Alright, I'll be right back. Welcome back, Ed. Or whatever. No pineapple on pizza. I did not see any meteors. I did see an airplane. So I think the flight path is just gonna kind of be annoying for me for tonight. That's all. All right. Thank you, Marianne, for coming in. Much appreciate your visiting. Have a blessed day. Yeah, we got some time before anything is going to be peaking as far as meteors. I might catch a random one, but as far as anything good or big, I'm not going to be seeing anything right away. I might not be seeing anything at all tonight, for that matter, so. It is the patient that catches the beautiful meteors. But that's what got me interested in the hobby in the first place, so I guess it was a thing. And I'm still trying to remember if it was the Perseids or the Leonids that got me very... I think it was probably the Perseids. So... Awesome. Good job, sweet. Trading off today, huh? Sounds fair. I looked at the clock and didn't even think twice about it. Oh yeah, okay, here you are. And here you are. I see Robert's in it for the long haul. Because why not? Alright, let's bounce on over to, let's see if we can find this nebula. Actually, let's do a quick enhance and see if we clean up some of that excess junk, because it's not supposed to be there. No. I'll just go back on that one. And we'll process that one later. And see what kind of fun stuff we can get out of it. Oh, the logo? Yeah, we actually got some, we got some stickers made too, Nicholas. It's just for the nighttime shenanigans. Oh, yeah, Robert. To be honest, when I lived in Salt Lake City, that was the only way we could even see anything that was worthwhile. You'd go outside, and pretty much all of the stars were completely dimmed out. So it absolutely made all the sense in the world to take a couple 3 hour drive to go to the desert just so you could see some stuff. But where I'm at here, I'm, Portal 4. I can't complain. Okay, let's see. Got to go here and go here. That would drive me nuts, Robert. I'm telling you. It's bad enough that I have to see. I'm not even really close to an airport, but I still see an awful lot of plane traffic. I see plenty of satellites. I mean, we always get satellite invaders in these late night images, so I guess it is what it is, right? Okay, it doesn't want to let me zoom in at all. Oh well. Alright, let's get a little bit of info about this. Oh, we get nothing from here. Okay. That's alright. Let's get it from somewhere else then. Oh, that would be pretty cool, actually. At least interesting. Welcome in, Jeff. How you doing tonight? We're doing pretty good over here, Jeff. Just looking at some various stuff right now. We just started on this new target. The last two were just some star clusters. Now we're doing the deep dive. This is called the Tulip Nebula, or SH2-101. And what I was reading on it a little bit was close enough to land in the same frame, Cygnus X1, the first object astronomers accepted as a black hole, is driving a jet into the surrounding gas hard enough to blow a shock front through it, a shell of glowing hydrogen around 16 light years across. It's faint, takes a lot of integration, but it's reachable. The visible mark left by a black hole, jet sitting right beside the flower. So let's see. And that would basically, I'm thinking in this general area here. If my mouse is actually showing up here. Here we go. So should be, theoretically, that black hole would be in this region here. Oh yeah, we always see cats on this one. They usually guard the telescope. I've seen 3 cats at one time on the stream before, so it's not uncommon. They do. They very much look amazing. There's not an image of this particular item here with this description. I think I saw that same alien, so I'll count it for sure. We believe all alien sightings around here. Yeah, the cats were very apparent. They didn't, like, do flybys. They actually hung around for a bit. They're definitely not shy. So for just the very short amount of time that we've actually been looking at this, there's quite a bit of color coming into this already. Miss Puppy Oak. How do you pick some really inconvenient places to decide to plop? The Perseid meteor shower, the peak of it is over, but it'll still be visible probably for a couple more weeks, at least another week. And in 1 week, there will be a partial lunar eclipse. Visible from here, provided I have good weather for it, I'll try and stream that too. And then what I'll actually do as far as the as far as the footage goes, is what I'll do is I'll do a like a time lapse, and then when I'm done, with the time lapse, I'll post that up. But again, it all depends on weather. I got lucky on the one that I did do the time lapse on before. Well, the meteor showers, the stuff that we're getting hit by with most of these meteor showers are very, very small. They're not even pebble size. Now, when they were thinking that something such as, 3-Eye Atlas was going to smack us, then it's a little different story. That's kind of a big chunk of rock. And could it push us off orbit? Maybe. Would it cause a big tsunami if it landed in the ocean? Probably. Hit just in the right spot to launch off some volcanoes, earthquakes? Extinction style event? Possibly. But so far that hasn't happened. Knock on wood. I won't knock louder, the dog will bark. Yeah, a 1 mile meteor would probably not be an extinction event. You know what I mean? It would probably be pretty bad. I wouldn't want to be under it, just saying. Where's your suitcase? Exactly. Where's mine? It's like I'm gonna Uber to somewhere else, anywhere else. Jeff, no, I have not. That's true. Yeah, it's all in the location, location, location. Depends on what it hits. Where it hits, how it hits. Yeah, what Robert said. Exactly. Vault tech. If you know, you know. I'm hiding, Jeff. Just kidding. I was lurking. I need more coffee again. Luckily, the coffee is very close. No. It'd be like a lizard roast instead of a weenie roast. I think they'd be better with cheese and something. I don't know. Now I'm gonna have to have s'mores. Gosh, when are we going? Oh my goodness. You think you see a frog? A frog. I see an anvil in the darkness. Roars. Yeah, Jeff, get my info from Sweet. That's tiny. That's tiny on the long legs. You and your frog friends. I haven't seen my toad in a little while. I wonder if he'll come out. He might. Probably come out, snack on a bunch of crickets, and then bail for a while. I'm actually kind of seeing the shape of the tulip a little bit. Such as it is. I just like how they end up getting named and they really, you know, they look like that. Mandela for you. No, I didn't get Tiny's older sister out for the evening tonight. But what's the conspiracy gonna be there, Nicholas? We gotta come up with the conspiracy part first. So, you gotta come up with something that's not already being used. I mean, unless you can twist it somehow and make it your very own. Because I'm just mildly interested anyway. Not in the cold part, though. Maybe just the money part. That's it, yeah. Just the money part. You got one? Okay, let's hear it, Sweet. Let's hear it. I'm scared, but let's hear it. Ooh. CIA kitty cat? Talk to me. Talk to me about this kitty cat. It's the one that lives at Sweet's house, probably. I know cats are shady. They're way shady. That's why they spy on my telescope all the time. Gator, you're probably right. It would have to be real small, though, so that she could just, like... I don't know. My allergies would not let me get her a pet cat. Don't get me wrong, I do like cats, even though they're shady. But I'm very much allergic to them, so... I don't risk it. I have had a couple of cats that lived in the same location as me, but pretty much were not allowed on my bed. And they probably got away with it on occasion, but not like on the regular. Otherwise, my eyeballs get all swollen and yeah. But I do like cats. And the ones around here do amuse me. Sometimes they annoy me, but mostly they amuse me. Yeah, they can't sleep on my bed or I can't breathe, so there's, choices. Choices there. Ruh-roh. Yeah, your cats are probably the shady ones. Just saying, Robert. There's a good likeliness that your cats have already thought something about. They've already figured out how to take care of you later. And then going into the details. I know this is too soon, but I have to poke this just because I want to. See what kind of details it picks up. Ooh. That's pretty cool. We'll let it keep going though. That's funny, Robert. It's not surprising, though. Now you see a cat? Oh man, I just saw a cat go running. I'm adding it because it was a quick mover. Probably ran behind my picture. That's the real reason I hide off camera, so we can see the cats. Melvin, welcome in, Melvin. Actually give me a view of what we just looked at. Yeah, okay. This is what we are looking at right now, Melvin, which is SH2-101, which is the Tulip Nebula. And these are some of our earlier shots from tonight. Kind of gives you a little bit of a before and after look of it, you know? That's a fun cat story, Nicholas. Cats are slick that way. They're funny. It's like, I know how to work this. Grab hold of it, open the quote-unquote door, zip through, and it never happened. I was wondering how long that cat relationship had been going on. 5 years is a minute. Maybe Robert's shady. More shady than the cat. Jeff, maybe your cats were witches in a previous life. It's crazy how some animals just really don't mind the storms and others just can't even function. Mine can't function. Well, Jeff, I hope you're actively looking for some more kitties. And I hope some find you. They will. You will find your next of kittykin. Mm-hmm. Cats usually end up owning the dog. That's another reason why I don't think it would be fair to Xena for me to get her a cat. She would probably hate me after that. And still, allergies. I threaten it all the time, though. I tell her she needs a cat. We're gonna call that an alien. That was kind of weird. No. I don't like those. I don't like the looks of them. I like fluffy fluffies. I like the fluffies. Don't get me wrong, I like cats, but their dander and their hair is just something. And yeah, I don't like the looks of those cats. Welcome in, Susanna. Thanks for coming by. We are looking at a section of the sky that is called the Tulip Nebula, SH2-101. Exactly, Jeff. Exactly. Happy early birthday, Susanna. What is it, a couple days now? Those hairless cats are not attractive, and like Jeff said, they're very, like, if any other cat is shady, those are even more shady. It's like, what'd you do with your fur, dude? Where'd you leave it? You left your fur at a coat check. What were you thinking, cat? Nice one, Jeff. Night, Ed. Get some sleep. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to step out the door for a second and just take a look and see what the sky actually looks like. Because I just don't even know. So, be right back. That's straight disturbing, but hilarious. Gotta love TSA. Yeah, TSA always like wants to give me the secondary too. So I started wearing inappropriate cat suits to the airport. I figured, if you cannot tell what I have on my person, then you got issues. I'm just saying, I don't look that great in a cat suit. To be fair. Oh wow, in 2 weeks I will be camping. In 2 weeks. 2 weeks I will be camping. Oh my god, I gotta clean my camper. Nobody's gonna see me for the next 2 days. Because that's where I'll be, cleaning my camper. Right? Trains are fun, Jeff. They're actually really fun. Sweet. The sky's still looking pretty good out there. Which lately it has not been looking all that great out there. It's been a rather bunch of crap weather, to be honest. Like seriously, what I'm looking at on this particular app is very, very, very minimal cloud cover, which is amazing. We have not had that in a while. And it looks like it is ending after tonight. Oh man, I better get some good weather in a couple weeks. I may not even be able to do anything with the with the eclipse, depending on weather, obviously. Oh my. You guys are cray cray. Jeff, if you do, you'll be the only one. See? And Robert proves it right away. Just saying. I remember that part, sweet. Just, but I remember it. Plan C. Should open up an adult daycare and then we can all just come hang out. Drink your beer. Because you probably have the good stuff. Dang it, does this coffee cup have a hole in the bottom? I swear. Here's something, Path. Maybe. Maybe, Jeff, just maybe. Depends on the timings. But it's not absolutely impossible. All right, Nicholas, you have a good night. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, we have good times in here. We don't take much very seriously anyways. Fun times, fun times. We've got an hour and 5 minutes and 10 seconds in on the image dimmy. That's all currently stacked at this time. It's not a super clean stack yet, and I'll probably stack it late. I'll stack them tomorrow. Or I'll basically, process them tomorrow. Because that first one really came out rough. That was wild looking. It's like, no, I don't want all those invaders in there. Crazy airplane flybys and stuff. I mean, it's still cool looking, but it's not what I was going for. Then I suspect if it's very, very small, you can't see this number right up here by the mouse. That's the amount of time, so 10-second exposures. And that's where it all comes in from. Oh, we're chewing into the actual battery, too. No, not now. I can go into the if it'll let me go into it. Yeah, let's go into the album of the Sea Star. And since, yeah, we got, it's saying 400 images according to right there, 401. So that's how many are involved here. It's kind of a lot. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's kind of a lot. I don't remember seeing too many stack failures, so that's kind of one of the things, too. So when we get a lot of stack failures, that tends to make a difference in the length of time we stare at something. But it's an hour and 7 minutes and change of actual imaging. And then we'll see what we end up with at the end. And that's what the number is that ends up calculating is basically we start with the hour and 7 minutes. I didn't see Cecil tonight. But we start with the hour and 7 minutes of images. And then we chop out anything bad. If there's anything bad. I didn't see any satellites or planes or anything go through this either, so that's always a plus. And I had a variety of different communities roll through here, but I did not see Cecil this time. I think he was in last time. Popped by for a little while. It's nighttime. I got 12:47. And as far as the stacking goes, I'm thinking I'm about ready to stack the telescope in the garage and call it a night. Even though it's kind of a cool looking night, my eyeballs are trying to slam shut. And I know when Ed gets home tomorrow, he's going to be bouncing off the walls because, you know, he's had an interesting week. So, I think I'm going to go collect it up. I probably could have done a quick tidy on that one, but that's what I started with, so if that helps you, Jeff, that's what we started with, that was what we turned into. Yeah, I'm gonna call it. Let's see if we can find, let's see if anything fun is out and about. We should be able to see Saturn for a second. Let's go look at Saturn for a quick second. Because Saturn is cool. Yeah, my telescope and the battery needs a recharge, so I just happened to notice that the battery light, so to speak, came on. It's like, hey dude, recharge. So, I'll be charging everything up, getting some stuff processed, and I'll put some stuff up sometime tomorrow. I don't know what time. It's one of those when I get around to it things. There's Saturn. Let's do some adjusting here. Knock that back a little bit. There we go. Hammer time. Can't touch this. Yeah, we'll poke Saturn for a couple of minutes here and... Oh, there went an alien. Yeah, I just don't want to put my shoes on just this very second. So, I will be putting them on. Obviously. Just don't want to yet. Saturn's pretty cool to look at. Still love chasing the moons of Jupiter around, though, because those are awfully fun. And go out early in the night and see where they are, and go out a little bit later and see where they are. How the heck is that, Gator? $20? That's weird, Gator. Just saying. I'm in my sock feet too there, Jeff, but I have to put shoes on to go outside. Yeah, but Robert Gator's been trying. Don't tell him his computer's broken. It's probably his profile's broken. I mean, a reboot would do a lot of things. It helps a whole bunch. Ed? And how that happened, I don't even know. Rigged. Yeah, I believe it. I have to reboot before I stream or my whole system freaks out. OBS can be a little bit demanding, so and I've got my settings kind of kicked up a little bit, and the number of windows that you add on top of it just adds to the frame drop and all the other stuff, so yeah. Guess it is what it is, right? Yeah, they keep messing with the top fans thing, and they keep messing with some other stuff in there. It's just like they gotta keep us on our toes. It's like, go ahead, be a creator. Maybe you'll make money, maybe you won't. Maybe the money you make will barely pay the taxes, who knows? I don't even know. I figure when we get to that hump, we'll jump over it, or tip over it, or trip over it, or whatever. Guess we'll just see what happens. Yeah, OBS is kind of a hog. It definitely takes up a bit of your computer. It makes it very angry. But once you get the settings locked in, it definitely It runs nice. It's just, it's definitely system intensive. So, yeehaw and stuff. What did Nightbot do? Nightbot's pretty passive over here. Really? Yeah, that's what I was wondering too, Jeff. Oh. Maybe that was YouTube. I don't know. I see. That's actually funny, though. I'll look into it. I will look into it. But meanwhile, I'm going to take a quick picture of Saturn. And I am going to button things up here. Because the telescope's tired. I'm a little tired. And the dog's somewhere passed out on a couch, probably. So I'm not too terribly far behind her in the passing out thing. That's funny, Jeff. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm going to go collect up the scope. we survived the trek to go out this and get the scope. Not all bad. Thank you guys. It's fun. I'll get some posted pictures tomorrow. Like I said, I'm gonna have to recharge everything. It'll take me a little while to get completely broke down, but I'm close. I basically just bring in the scope and lay it on the case until I'm able to actually go out and deal with it a little bit better, and then I take the mounting bracket off of it and put it back on the tripod just so I can stand the scope up without any difficulty. I gotta take the battery off of it too, so it only takes me a few minutes. I can get to that later, and you guys have a great night. Thanks for coming in. Keep looking up. Good night.